both teams are ready.
Alright, so we should be set to start this again. I think I may join Mumble channels a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
just
great.
To see how things play out.
Reactions
just new
and
information.
how they're doing, yeah.
So here we go then. EuroPP Void Workers versus the Unambiguous.
I think golden heads are enabled.
EC2 Cooley. No PvP till first night, right? No strip mining.
Alright, no.
Alright, there go.
Kashka makes the jump first time this time.
Ski trip again is forward.
Once again,
subs.
the Unambiguous subs way ahead at this rush forward.
Exactly, way ahead. Everybody seems to still be stopping and getting the same supplies they did before. We're still getting the lighting up.
One thing about the strat is you tend to plan out the first 5 minutes of the game meticulously, so we would expect to see exactly the same thing happen again.
Right. The same people are going to grab the same supplies, they're going to run the same thing,
yes.
And then it's when it really opens up. Unless you get some unexpected thing thrown in your face, that's really when it opens up. Jor Cooley again, breaking up things. He's trying to get things melting.
Casket is in the house getting items out of those chests.
Yes,
I wonder if that is a response.
Returns PvP.
Both Casket and Ski fairly low on health right now.
Getting shot like crazy. The cannon is going up.
They
are quickly getting supplies.
Does seem like the effectiveness of that cannon may have been reduced if they have the supplies. TNT is there.
Unless they can do kills.
Ski blown up.
Ski was killed, and he was working on stuff. Looks like Kasky's trying to get things. Looks like they were actually trying to break the chest themselves to do a quick grab of that. Here comes another one.
Oddmaster's already jumped into the team channels.
And
Ella Hyrock just taken out there.
There it goes. Ella Hyrock. That's how you're saying that one. Oh my goodness.
Well, Tony is
the...
just say Tony. That's what we all do.
Okay. Well, again, we've got Unambiguous subs doing the same thing. They've melted and they're putting water right over large sections of their second wall,
Otis
which is perhaps protect.
Sorry, I was going to say Otis is trying to cannon this chest down here just a little bit low, and he's under a lot of PvP pressure right now. That is the power 2 bow and a bunch of arrows, but he's just been taken out.
Oh, there he goes. We have Pizza Dude, who had earlier, I just saw before we called the end of it, he had set up a minecart and shot a minecart over here. He's done the same thing. He has destroyed the boxes, entities on the ground, but he has not shot again to destroy the entities. So 5 minutes, unless they get them, they will be gone. Looks like he's moving ahead. No, he's moving down. Are you just going to reposition and go again, or are you looking to get supplies in this chest down here? Pizza Dude is under pressure.
So this is the power bow, is it? That was just not cannoned. Yeah, he has it now. And the cannon backfired anyway.
Alright, we do have a bed down here. Looks like Tony's coming up.
Jaw has a cannon down here in the... looks like he might be aiming for the villager spawner.
Now that's exactly where he was set up last time.
The villager spawner is gone, I believe.
It's gone. There's one villager still standing. He's probably going to be derpy and walk off the edge. A lot of supplies are down here where somebody else got killed too.
And Jaw has now left that cannon, so his only target was that the chest down here and the villager spawner. The chest down here contains a lot of additional bows and arrows, which are useful in the later game.
Pretty interesting stuff. EuroPP, specifically Ski Trip, sounds quite panicked. They were relying on several of the resources in the house chests in the top of the mountain over by second, and they were kind of concerned that some of their strats later on in the mid to late game would be more difficult without them. Though the rest of the team were doing their best to calm them down.
I was wrong actually, just in something I just said about the extra bows being gone. Ski has actually got those, so they weren't destroyed. Carry on, sorry.
TUS on the other hand, pretty happy. They were kind of glad that EuroPP didn't really change, their strategy in any way really. I mean, it was more imposed PvP, but they felt that it was pretty much similar. And they seem to be tracking along pretty nicely.
And Unambiguous subs are working on first wool. Tomberry Master here, he is just working his way through, so Tomberry is really through a couple of the bins, working his way on to first. He did anger the pigmen, but also he took out that spawner or lit it up because there's no issue right now.
Xandra is just trading blows. Casca appears to be settled in at the top of the mountain here.
And Xandris is about to light off another cannon. Jorkuli is all the way back at the top. Pretty much hit the last of the blocks up there. Nothing major.
There really wasn't anything left to destroy.
Ski Trip is down.
Otter's taken out by some zombies by mid to third.
Looks like Ski Trip is really just set for a PvP position right here. He's not running second. He's just really trying to shoot. Give some difficulties to Xandras.
Pizza's got the enchanting table, and he's gathering wood right now.
Ski Trip taking defensive positions to regen some health in the Lapis mine.
Yep, he's just... Exactly. He's just regenning. Paused around the corner. Behind some water. Hello. Dirt block. Alright, Tony is facing some zombie trouble. A lot of zombie trouble. He is in full iron other than his helm. And he is digging here. I think we may see him work his way through second.
Tombury starting for TUS at first.
Neither side has done any action on third.
Yeah, it looks like Tony is getting poisoned by the spiders, trying to get the diamond and the emerald blocks. He may not be aware that the villager spawner is gone, so there's no point getting the emerald blocks.
Okay, Jor Cooley and well, a little bit of lag there. Jor Cooley and Pizza Dude are actually all the way just before third. Looks like they are getting equipped and keeping an eye out for PvP as a potential lockdown. And we do have another minecart set up for TNT. Not actually shot, but completely set up. We saw Pizza Dude knocking out blocks and getting this prepped earlier.
We did see TUS explicitly go for the villager spawner, but a villager actually has spawned, and Ski Trip, who was here taking defensive positions, knows that.
Okay.
Or at least he should know
So
that a villager has spawned.
We had at least one
So
left.
option
Yes.
is available
So
to them.
put that guy in a box if you want him to survive.
Exactly, unless he's dirt beat. Looks like Pizza may be making a move on third. Digging down into the mountain there. Jor Cooley is also digging a bit of a tunnel, but he keeps popping his head out. I'm assuming he's just watching for PvP opportunities
Most of Void
as he's
Walkers,
making his way.
most of Void
Oh,
Walkers
looks like
currently
we're going to have a
around.
villager trade imminently.
Have they got their gone
They
forward
have
for
the
emeralds?
flame. They have the flame 1 and power 3 bow.
Very nice.
They did do the trade, and it's interesting because TUS are probably on the assumption that no trade would ever have happened because they destroyed the spawn.
And we really have not seen that happen much at all.
Nope. But with the TUS being pretty cannon intensive, having flame bows on their side is actually going to be pretty useful for taking out any TNT whilst it's in their cannon.
So which player
So
has
you can
that
keep
bow at the moment?
Pardon?
Which player has the bow?
It was Elia.
Okay.
Let's get that name. ELA. There it is, Flame 1, Power 3. Looks like we may have... This is Tom Barrett. Yeah, I suspect... Did he die? Yeah, he fell out of the world.
Jor Cooley is now
So
in the Emerald and Diamond room, collecting those
Oh,
items.
we have...
We're running that again.
No, we have Tombury Master in first,
Right.
making his way through the first bend, in the second bend now.
He fell out of the world, possibly shot by a skeleton, but he was further down. We've got this cannon set to go again, but not being shot at the top of the mountain.
They should be careful not to leave that TNT in there, because if Void
A
Walkers do
flamebow.
see it, yep, indeed.
Yeah.
Yep, and Cascade has definitely seen it, because he is right up here, bearing down. 3 members of EuroPP Voidwalkers are all down here. We've got diamond picks, diamond armor. We are gearing up.
They are definitely going for the heavy gear version of this game, not the rush. Which is probably wise against a good team like TUS.
Especially seeing as they've lost a lot of resources already,
Yeah.
and they're going to want to keep on hold of whatever they can get left.
Now, Tony has come down. He has the diamond pick. It looks like he is probably going to start running second. He is working his way through here right now.
I saw him earlier on mining lapis. I wondered if he was going for
Yeah.
levels for some purpose.
Yeah, exactly. He's mining lapis. I thought he was going to start digging in too.
Elahai does still have the flame bows. I don't know if Kaz ordered him to go into a different position though.
Otter's just taking out Xandres, I think, there, who was over at the cannon. That cannon's still sitting loaded.
Ski Trip has some of the diamond picks from the redirect on second.
Now, Pizza Dude is at third for the Unambiguous
flame bows
subs.
in use. And I wonder if Ski Trip is going to shoot the TNT. Yes, he is, and it's off.
Oh!
Ooh, and with Joe right there, Pizza Dude.
Oh,
Man.
Okay,
They definitely know their flame bows. Their bows now.
Is all the way at third. He's actually dug out a little bit of a chamber for himself here. It is an interesting thing because what do we have here? If I can see you, I can kill you. Okay, Pizza Dude is basically throwing down the white gauntlet. Hey, I'm here and I'm gonna watch you. If I
I
can
want
see
to
you,
go
I
see
can kill you.
TOS's response to that, so I'm going to have a quick hop into their room.
Oh, Tom Bester
Berry got
is
the
green
first.
to green. Yep, so Tom Bester. Well, I just skipped Barry. Tom Berry got the green just like we expected on first. He was right there.
he is
Took
running
a
that
couple
back.
of rounds. Ski Trip still back at that little base in the full diamond. Kasky has a little bit of gold. Tony is back. I'm not seeing an enchanting table down. I'm not really sure what we were looking for.
Yeah.
We are getting first night, so bed setting would be really, really good.
Yeah, EuroPP seem to have their bed in that little... They're kind of exposed to possible damage,
Wow.
although it's behind bedrock. Oh, Casca taking that by an end.
TUS are kind of panicking a little bit. Well, at least a few of them are. Jakudi trying to calm the rest of them down. They have, in response to EuroPP getting flame bows, have gone down to the villager spawn and gotten their own, and are now using an anvil to make a super one. They did assume that all the villagers and villager spawners had been destroyed, and were surprised when the TNT exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had one villager. We saw he was still remaining after they took out that spawner.
So yeah, they are retaliating with their own flame bows now. That should be interesting to see. So I'm going to hop into EuroPP, see what info I can get back to you.
Bit of a mess here. They definitely got cocky leaving their TNT fully loaded, and it just bit them in the face.
So
a little bit of their own work, yeah.
Casca managed to forget to light up the area where he was PvPing from earlier on and was taken out by an Enderman, and now it's a bit nasty up here mob-wise.
Yeah, actually, at the start drop area, Tony had not set his spawn when it was first going night, so he had to go all the way back, and he was chased by zombies, and there was a creeper explosion. It was not terribly safe all the way back there either.
Yeah, there is some bad stuff around here. Of course, some of these little caves have spawners in them. Go ahead.
Xandres is also shooting a flame bow. He is backed off and is just shooting like crazy. Looks like Tony almost died, but he backed off to regen.
Just looking out for any evidence of anyone starting to run any other wolves at the moment other than first.
I think this is creeper damage up here. I don't think there was a TNT shot, but at the top of the mountain where Kasky was, there's creepers following him. We have a rather large crater right next to where he had been standing.
Yes.
Oh, Ski Trip is right on the edge. Oh man, he almost fell over.
Xandres is doing a lot of damage with this flame bow here.
Yeah, he's really, really popping right and left.
And that is full durability now. They have used the anvil to up that to full durability, so that is going to last the whole game.
So,
Very
you
nice.
just commenting about the durability of the flame bow?
Yes.
Yes, I noticed that too. I looked inside Xander's as well.
I wasn't sure if that was a strat we'd seen used yet in RMCT. I was aware that it could be used, but...
I think the flame bows are more... I don't think they were initially strat. I mean, in the blurb, the strat blurb that we received from the teams, they didn't really mention the flame bows explicitly. But I think it's more a response thing.
Yeah, but I mean using the anvil to boost it to full durability.
Now, the
right.
unambiguous subs have green, and they are working on red right now. They are making a play for third. Pizza Dude is still set up in a sniper nest position, and Joe Cooley is placing water right now. He's placed some cobble blocks and dirt to control the water, and he has had one stream, and he's taken back the second one as he falls down. Doing a bit of obsidianizing, and he's all the way down. It's going to be a very tight one-stream climb, though, to get back up. He's got the wool. Most teams we've seen at least do multiple streams, or at least a couple wide. So is he going to?
Yes, I think he is.
Yes, he is.
Tonbury having a little bit of difficulty respawning now, taken out by mobs in that early area of the map.
Cooley looking to very quickly get a cannon set up here.
He doesn't seem to be under any pressure, though, from EuroPP.
No, but he is going to be under pressure to catch this single wide. There he goes. Icarus.
And he catches the
Beautifully
Oh,
done. Look at that.
nicely
And
done.
Right,
Very expertly done.
very expertly done. Right to the ledge. Placed a block instantly. That was as smooth as it gets right there.
Yep. Couldn't ask for it to be done better.
So TUS have 2 wolves in hand and pretty much safe.
Oh, Tom Berry getting mobbed. He just died and had to come back from spawn and just got taken out by the mass of spiders again.
Right.
He's going to have to get to a bed, push forward, or this is going to be painful.
Cooley has secured some red wool in several locations, so unless he dies, he should be fine.
So Unambiguous subs have 2 wolves. EuroPP have none, but they are really decked out.
EuroPP definitely do have the control over second, and of course when you only need 1 wool and they're holding onto it, then that's where the problems lie.
Second wool is going to be a big issue for EuroPP though. They have, actually getting second, they have Xandred in full diamond with the flame bow. He's going to be...
I've seen Ski Trip in full diamond as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could see a dual look down on that wool then.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, but EuroPP still has to get green and red, and they've got a red lockdown established, a third.
Flame bows were fired at some TNT on EuroPP's side.
I doubt that.
Opening this up.
I doubt that took
Shouldn't
out
make a
anything.
difference. Well, they've already secured. I've seen in EuroPP's little hidey hole here that they'd already secured the bows that were in the chest.
Ski came down for those a while back.
Yep. It does look like EuroPP was setting up to build a cannon opposite the house, but it could either... I don't think it's been used for water reflow. I think it was meant to be a cannon that they just haven't got around to finishing off.
All of the Voidwalkers with EuroPP are in one basic area. 3 of them have been down in their little... their base that they've made down below, and 1 is above. So right now we've just now split out. Looks like we're about to make whatever push they wanted to make. Ski's getting down a little bit further into first. Yet we do see Tony is actually working on running second. Or is he just going right back?
No, he was just at the little spot where the diamond picks are. Yeah.
Just back and forth sniper. I thought I saw him moving through the wall to go down, but he wasn't.
No, he's just using that as a sniping outpost at the moment, I think.
Oh, Joe Cooley with red on him. He is running back towards their spawn. I think we're going to see a placement here.
Casca trying to deal with some of the mobs between second and third.
We also, there's a dual point here. Joe Cooley is probably going to place his wool, but he's also coming back, killing the mobs and doing further lighting up. Remember, Tonberry is just repeatedly being killed by mobs at the beginning.
I'm just wondering if...
no. Cash, I was just about to skim in to say that Cash was grinding levels and he's just died, so losing all the levels that he was working towards.
I just wonder if
levels for the anvil.
EuroPP have lost the flame bow or used up the flame bow because they don't seem to have it in any of their inventories now.
Maybe they secured it, or when they died it was picked up by something, or despawned.
I haven't
That was
seen
really beautiful teamwork to see. Unambiguous subs coming back to rescue a member who just could not get past, and at the same time they light up. But it's day. That meant he could not set this spawn. Tongberry could not get past spawn, and now it's too late to sleep, so he is still stuck all the way running back.
Day.
Yeah.
It's such a shame to see Cascade die, because he was talking about how he'd nearly on all the levels he needed, and then it just goes boom. Oh, and dies again, trying to pick up his stuff. Zombie's now wearing most of his armor and wielding his swords.
Alright. Pizza board entertaining himself with some signage, not seeing anybody come this way.
Casca taken out by Xanders again.
Another burnt to a crisp. Casca has got to be a little bit frustrated right now.
Yeah.
Jokuli's all the way back.
Oh wait, no, they are. I think they may have got the levels they need, because I just heard something in the anvil be made.
See if you can spot what it is. Looks like Otis is beginning to run first wool through a PP now.
Yeah. Elahai does have a fully durability flame bow on him now.
Oh, okay, so they managed to do that too.
So yeah, that's probably what it was.
Yes, he is.
Otis is just taking it slow and careful, making himself a safe route through the first part of this wool.
We've seen this before, where people tunnel down, make a little bit of a protection wall from the mobs.
The only thing is, you don't want to spend too long standing here, because you can be activating those spawners.
Right. Oh,
Elahai has the full durability flame bow. May have just lost it as he got shot near the edge of the world, and I don't see it here in this pile of gear. They may have lost that full durability bow.
Ooh.
Otis is coming out here with the diamond pick. Oh no.
That is brutal.
Yeah, that's rough. He basically has diamond pick, some food, and leather armor. He's running this fairly naked. The diamond pick's the only real thing of substance he's got on him.
Heading over to TUS.
Hello, I'm inside your head, honey. Sorry. I can't move. Stuck in a block.
Yeah, I've seen that a little bit. Here we go. Oh, Xanders is really, really working that bow. He is making them dance. Ski trips hopping around back and forth, but again, full diamond with a diamond pick.
Quick question. Apparently we're going to be facing a really long game because TOS are claiming they've lost 27 of wool. As I hopped into their channel, they told me.
Wow.
I'm confused as to which wool they mean.
I'm with Pizza Dudes now, and he has a sign up saying, "I love you all, don't be hating. Ton lost first wool, but we still love him."
Where is it?
He's at third.
So they have destroyed the chest?
Well, when I was down at third, there was still a chest down there.
First wool.
Well, no, first wool. Ton for
confused.
the signs is at third.
Let's go investigate this.
I'm trying to get down to first.
Because if that's true, that means that we're going to be sitting here for a 2-hour match, because it's the only way they can win.
Yeah.
Because if TOS were the first to get that wall, which means they'd win, but only if they actually hold out for 2 hours. Yes, there's no wall here.
There is no wall.
No chest. Did they?
He didn't place any?
I mean, I saw him.
Just as he touched.
I saw him run back with the wool. I didn't see him do any kind of a pass around.
Yeah, I didn't see any pass around. I saw him get out.
I just wonder what his reasoning would be for taking the chest.
Confidence, he was there first, felt he could get out.
It's kind of tempting to quickly go talk to them, but I'm sure
my goodness, yeah.
protocol.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
Don't really want to talk to them. They volunteered information that you heard, but you know, we would talk to Dyer on occasion when he would pop in too. But he would
they're doing the same.
Hey,
Yeah.
Gonna ask this flying squid if it knows anything. No, seems to.
Yeah, flying squid. So if we do not have first.
Wow, I mean that could. I mean, basically.
I'm clicking all these chests trying to find it.
The rules state that if they can hold the lockdown for the entire game, it then comes down to who placed how much wool on the monument and when, and the rules are a little bit complicated when it comes to that. So
yes, because it's very rarely happens.
Well, really, what this means is this opens up Void Walkers to.
Well, it gives them an hour and a half to win the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And seeing as EuroPP did lose their flame bow, unless they managed to, or unless they had another one. So did TOS. No, I think TOS still has theirs.
No, TOS still has theirs. He is shooting that sucker off like mad.
There it
And
goes.
the first wall for
Euro.
EuroPP is...
No, the
Otters.
Ski Trip now does have another flame bow. I guess they could do that. They can get up to 3, can't they? Because there were 3 emerald blocks.
Yes.
So if it was lost, which it must have been, they now have a new one with very low durability. So
This is interesting. Pizza Dude, who is over here paying attention to his signs, I hope he's looking, because we actually do see third wool being worked on from the Voidwalkers. Tony is over here.
And unlike TUS, EuroPP, Otters is placing green wall in Bounty. He probably saw the torches on the opposite lane, so he knows that they probably at least touched green wall. They're probably unaware of the situation with it being lost.
Now, Tomberry and Pizza Dude are kind of having a little powwow in here. Pizza Dude is squatted. I'm sure he sees this water coming down here.
here he comes. Here comes. Oh, Tony died hitting that
Up,
chest.
fell from a high place, trying to get the chest. Yep.
Just bad timing on the drop, I guess.
I wonder, we spoke earlier about the Gentleman's Agreement at second, and seeing as both teams have it well locked down, I wonder if anyone would brigade on that discussion,
Yeah, that would
so
be,
that they could get this
that would be
game over with.
intriguing, wouldn't it?
Interesting to see if that's what happens.
Now we see the strength of character of teams, don't we?
Are you going to resist? Alright. Xander is with this flame bow. He is just kicking butt and taking names, really.
Yeah.
And it is, it's not even maybe a quarter down. I mean, this is beautiful. He has got a couple of stacks of arrows on him. He is just pummeling.
There also is a cannon set up right by where Xander's is now. I wonder if they're going to start using that when... in fact, they're loading it now.
There it is. It's loading now.
There it goes.
You know, unless this team was called Bomb Nuggets, I wouldn't believe what I heard. But they're actually planning to start a farm. TUS, that is.
Okay.
They're gathering melon seeds, they're going in for the long hold, and they're going for a melon farm.
Okay, and...
Oh,
Ski! So
Yep.
close to death
The
by
bed
cannon.
has been destroyed though.
The bed was destroyed. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Especially with him on
heart.
1 heart, yeah.
1 heart.
Ski needs to be very, very careful now.
Oh, you don't want to lose that diamond armor right there.
He cannot
Well,
afford
that
to.
time
Here
did
it
not
goes
have
again.
the,
Cannon firing
window.
again, and Ski needs to move. Ooh.
Nobody at all from TUS is over here. Looks like Otis is... Yeah, obviously he's got lots of green placed. He chose not to go back to the Victory Monument, but he is coming forward, probably to tuck it away in their base.
Ski does still have a flame bow. He may be hoping to take out that TNT just before they fire it.
Yeah, I believe that was... Oh, Otter's taking a hit for Ski in a dive moment.
He's back with the green wool, trying to put it somewhere safe.
Okay,
Yeah,
Tony
that's
has made his
safe.
way back to the third wall. He stopped to get some blocks from a tree and is about to make his descent again.
Maybe the getting of the blocks may be to do with making an Icarus. It might just be a matter of having a lever or something and some fence posts. Because
He should be coming down,
I think they are planning to Icarus out.
And again, with the shots, we have a full-on, all the furnaces, you're going to need Ferni, as Martin would put it. There you go. Right there, inside this little cubbyhole. It's quite the, we've seen it before, quite the home.
And it's in a very
There
dangerous
he
spot.
comes.
Have you seen these signs from Pizza Dude?
Yes.
Yeah, and
That
he
is
shot him
kind of
out.
creepy.
And he shot him out. Well, earlier it was, I can kill any, if I can see you, I can kill you, and then we love you anyway. Yeah, it is. We still love you, Tone, it's okay.
No, the other ones, that I can see you, I
Yeah.
can kill you. That's
Yeah.
He put
not a
those
problem.
out first, and he's holding true to it, because the moment Tony popped out of this glowstone, he was like 2 blocks down in the water, and he was just killed.
Yeah,
Shot instantly.
Pizza Dude is, it reminds me of Platt from the last match yesterday. He's well set up, he's got all the gear in the world that he could ever need.
Exactly.
And he's ready to sit here and hold third for, I guess, the whole 2 hours.
Oh my word, they have just taken this to bedrock in here. There is another bed in the corner set up. They've all had to scooch over. They're trying to put some blocks down.
We are
Wow.
about
On the full diamond.
I would say 2 to 3 minutes away from night, so they will all be able to set spawn again, but they want to get that bed
There's
somewhere
another
away
TNT.
from cannon fire.
And Ski's jumped in front
And
of it.
Ski's just got in there.
Oh.
He's good. He's good.
Taken out.
And
But
whatever he
Tom's
had,
taken out, yeah.
whatever he had was lost.
Yeah. Indeed.
Whatever gear he had grabbed
Oh, he had nothing.
to make that
Okay.
third. Okay. Well, meanwhile, the unambiguous subs still need to get blue. I know we have a lockdown here. Blue, this second wool is something that you can still get, even while lockdown. You just have to continue picking out. There are sections. Yeah, you can pay loop, but get lucky, make progress.
The other thing is it
Night
could be very significant who places wool on the monument. TUS have got red on the monument now already, so they are kind of ahead. If it comes down to just 2 wool, each team only has 1 wool, then TUS will win by having it down first.
Yeah, I actually saw, I saw Fifth Whammy making a very large post. I didn't get to actually read it. From the rule set, in any match that has not ended 100 minutes after its actual start time, victory shall be awarded to the team with the most objective wool colors placed on their victory monument at that time. If all teams have the same number of objective wool colors placed on their victory monument, victory is awarded to the teams that first have the number of objectives awarded simultaneously. So yeah, it comes down to who put wool on there first.
Yeah, so indeed, if this game ends with only 1 wool each, then TUS will win. If EuroPP can secure more wools, then they will win. It just
right, and get them on the monument.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jokuli set up a cannon, and it was kind of directly facing some water, so I'm pretty sure it was going to be ineffective. I guess it was more of let's have a crack at it instead of keep shooting each other to death.
If EuroPP could get this water to flow a little bit further down, they might be able to give themselves some protection against this constant cannoning.
Yeah, I was actually curious about that because I was looking at the water flow. There's a lot of protection. I mean, the water obviously dissipates so much of the TNT. They do have some options of digging that out.
Looks like Pizza Dude has been very vigilant. He's crouched, he's looking, he's searching, but I wonder how long his attention is going to be able to be held by his duties.
The whole team here setting spawn again for EuroPP in their little bed. Desperately trying to put some pressure on Xandres.
We're also going to see a lot of teams just losing their gear at some point, just losing their gear. Now, Tony was working on third. He has made a push a couple times, but there's very little lighting over here, and a lot of creepers and zombies, oh my, hanging out. So lighting is very sparse on third for the Voidwalker side, but on the contrary, Unambiguous Subs looks very well lit. There's Tony taken out by that flamebow again, Xandres.
Tonbury taken out by Pizza.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's team kill.
Wonder what happened over there. But just listened in on EuroPP. They're very low on supplies. Ski Trip is set to cover whoever it is who's going to be pain looping second for EuroPP. Looks like it's going to be high, but they're intending to just running it. In fact, oh no,
so
is just going with wooden picks. They're just going with wooden picks, trying to do it as often as they can.
So he's given up on third for the moment, and they're focusing on second. Otis does not have his bed set. He just had to come all the way back from spawn.
Just falling out of the world here. Oh.
He is working on it. Tony is working on it. There's Joe Curley and Xandres right here. He's going to be under such pressure to get through to here.
TUS got a nice melon farm going by Pizza Dude. Not sure what the little spat between Ton and Pizza was, but they both seem to be amicably sharing their little hidey hole.
May have accidentally. Or, take one for the team. You lost our wool, sucker. Not it.
So El High Rock is inside second now.
I see that. He's just blocked himself in. There are arrows coming through.
That's an interesting notification.
What?
Tonbury Master picked up stones. Do you get that, or is that maybe just for
No, I didn't get that.
Okay.
No, I didn't see anything.
There was just an item elevator notification. I think it's bogus because I don't think he's actually done that. But an item passed through a block, and I got a little notification of it. So that must be a new auto ref feature. It was nothing significant though.
Oh, Jorkul is again setting up.
Yeah, he was trying to punch a block there.
More TNT going off.
Yep,
Opposite Otters.
exactly.
Is he going to be able to evade it?
Oh,
Then looks like they're going to be narrowing down the available space for EuroPP to hide to mere about 10 blocks in width. And
that's what it looks like. I was about to say, it looks like they're just really trying to open up this entire area and say, nope, we can see you.
Give them no place to hide.
And we have seen it before. Now, with Tony being taken out, that means the progress they were making on second has ended.
Not sure if that cannon's going to do more to help or hinder, because taking out blocks for EuroPP is only really more positive than anything else.
Does look like they are kind of getting into pain loop territory though, as far as rerunning second.
Sure.
Alright, we've got TNT
no.
fire from, the same spot. Blown up. They're shooting.
Interestingly enough, Ski Trip's armor, the guy who's been taking the front force of all the TNT, the flame bows, all that, his armor is actually starting to have a little bit of wear and tear.
Yeah. And he is dead.
Now,
and that armor... Oh, yeah, Tony got it.
alright, you can actually see they placed a bit of cobble back here just to make sure they didn't get shot backwards. And there it is. There's no safety rail.
Did they manage to get the diamond armor?
No, Tony picked that up, I believe.
Okay, alright, so they're safe. The diamond armor.
Yeah, he's back in diamond again.
Alright, I'm gonna go pop into TS
Alright,
now.
yes, he must have put that away because it's not in his inventory. But we can see it on Ski Trip.
Just seeing where Otis died, he may have been heading back towards third. He was in the area between second and third.
So right now, they are really, really locking down second and third. EuroPP has one wool, but not placed it.
Xandres is going to have quite the kill count at the end of this game.
Unambiguous subs are not making any attempt to run second themselves either.
Well, they are.
Xandres,
Actually, right now, Tunbury is tunneling in. Just as you say that, he has just started digging down.
Beautiful, because Tonberry had been at the tail end, perhaps getting supplies. Tonberry has a bed. He's going to probably try to set that down lower.
Yeah, and EuroPP just have not noticed. I think they're too distracted with their own problems right now.
He does have a diamond pick and just an iron sword, so he is just trying to make progress as quick as he can.
Casca did get a couple of shots on Tom there, taking him down to 1 heart, but taken out by Xandres before he was able to finish the job. But there he's taken out by Ski. Through a corner.
Interesting point by Jokuli for TOS, who explicitly mentioned that prior to their match, and probably in training he means, they mentioned that there's not enough arrows to hold a team for 100 minutes. And he's regretting saying that because he feels it's still true. And so their plan is now win, but primarily through just getting second on the monument first, thereby having the most wool on the monument by the end of the 100 minutes, the fastest.
Yeah,
so that's their plan. As you can see, Tombury is running second. He's doing pretty much better than
well,
that's a bit of a bad time to
he's
say
got
that.
to that same spot twice so far. I don't believe EuroPP have attempted this again.
Ski Trip has moved down in here to have the better shot, and he is right behind some water. So he has moved down here, and that is who just took him out. So yeah, this is definitely the all-out fight for second, and hopefully EuroPP can get somebody past Pete the Dude who might get a little bit distracted. That's what I was saying earlier when I didn't realize Tom was actually running it, was we've got to actually get some progress on second at some point, and they felt obviously the same thing. Get second, get it on the monument. We could actually see a match where a flame bow was made to full strength and used up.
By both teams. Well, kind of. One of them got blown
Well,
out.
one of them was lost, but yeah, I mean, Xandres is still working his.
And Ski still has it, I believe.
Look how low that is. He actually is, unless they take it back to Anvil to repair again, we are actually only about a quarter to a third health on that bow.
Both teams are in the Lapis mine. I wonder if they're trying to get some XP from the Lapis.
Ski has already enchanted a second flame bow up to full power, by the way, so they do once again have a full durability flame bow.
They do once again. And
Ski
Tony
Trip taking defensive positions.
Taken out.
with Jokudi trying to take him out, though he's not in the right position to.
Yep. So Kasky taken out. Oh no.
Tombury coming out now to the exposed section of second, immediately taking some damage.
Yeah, Tony deemed to fall. He was shot by the flame arrow.
Looks like
deemed shot,
Casca is
falling,
trying
shot
to
again.
run. Casca and Elahai both trying to run second.
They're probably trying to get
both
to the,
taken out.
They've taken out repeatedly. Take a look at the
But
log.
almost simultaneously.
Yeah, it's been back to back, back to back. He's just been shooting them off.
Yeah.
That's how Pain Nuke works.
He has an angle on them perfect.
Yeah.
Well, also they have to take, look, they take 3.5 hearts when they do that drop down. So
Yep.
they're already, then they're taking 3 hearts off from the
They're
bow,
already
then they
soft,
burn
they
to death,
get-
so,
Yep.
you know,
It
unless
does
they put
not
some
take
armor on.
much.
Yep, it's the drop, 1 arrow, and then they burn.
Just a warning.
1
match
hour
ends
left.
In 1 hour.
I think we would see materials and mats run out much before 1 hour.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
if they
I mean,
still have their
this is the
villager
key.
spawner, they do have a lot more arrows available to them because they can do a trade for more arrows. So that doesn't have to
Sure,
be the
but
limiting factor.
EuroPP are already, you know, feeling the effects of those cannons, and there's just not enough materials for them to sustain this war.
Well, arrows would definitely be the biggest concern I would have. They're going to want to think about rationing it and really getting it decked out. But like you said, if they can still trade, then there is an option for that.
In order for 2 US... Oh, Casca has made it in and got... Oh, there he's dead.
Now, Tom Berry's also made it back in. He's blocked off and working very slowly to make progress.
He has not moved for a while from being down here. I think.
He's placing bricks to kind of try to protect himself, and he is very slowly squatting, breaking.
Would be interesting to see them divert a few resources to trying to get a third, maybe give Pizza Dude something to do.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know at this point, I'm not sure what would be easier to do, second or third.
Yeah, I feel like, well, I think they're both pretty effectively locked down, because one person alone can lock down third.
Yeah, and he's in this perfect spot. As soon as you come down, and he's protected. I mean, he is exposed here. You can still shoot him, and he's not in diamond. He is in enchanted chain and iron with no boots and a leather head. I mean, he is doable, but again, his bed is right here too, so he's going to be right back at it. Actually, I'm curious what he has in here.
Casca trying to get a bit more progress on the wall there, but only got 2 blocks down before being taken out by Xandres.
He actually has no... Pizza Dude has no chest back here for extra supplies.
I feel like EuroPP have not made much use of TNT. I wonder if they are lacking in that resource. That feels like something they could be doing to counter some of this, if they had the ability to make some cannons.
Well, Pizza Dude has quite a few stacks of arrows on him, so he's comfortably set here.
So, in regards to what we're talking about with the attrition and arrows, EuroPP have explicitly said that they're only going to shoot at Tombury when he tries to make progress. And, I mean, he doesn't seem to make it now. I think he's trying to come back up maybe for materials. But they're waiting on him to poke his head out when he makes progress rather than just when they can see him.
So they are already thinking in terms of rationing.
Yeah.
Jor Cooley zipping down to the bottom again. He's back over by his cannon.
They do have TNT. Oh, maybe they're going for some XP to probably enchant or fix something on the anvil.
I suspect they're looking at that flame bow as a critical component that they want to repair.
I'm going to head over to TS.
Yep.
Otis heading back from the far end of the map. I'm not sure exactly what he's been collecting, and he has a blaze rod. I wonder if they're looking at doing something with potions, maybe?
You know, I'm actually kind of curious if... Bone meal. I'm curious if he's using the hoe. Yeah, he's using the furnace. See if there's anything extra in here.
Otis now just taken
Really,
out.
he's got bone meal and a hoe in the furnace. So if he gets desperate for the food, he can always work on his little melon farm. This is so interesting. We've actually not had...
So, as we suspected, Jokuli was getting levels because Xander's bow was pretty much on its last legs, and they are repairing it now.
Yeah.
So they'll have the flame
Definitely
bow. When I sort of joined their channel, as they were sort of talking about how this is going to be one for the books, you know, they'll be talking about it for a while, you know, they're fully aware that their situation can become quickly tiresome.
Xander's really has not moved from this position. He has got the upper hand, and he is just continuing to pummel.
Well, just like Ski Trip, their Diamond Armor suits are actually pretty much halfway on damage. So, I don't know, it'd be interesting to see some Diamond Armor break.
So, let's just summarise where we are at with this game at this point. TUS have been and collected first wool, and Ton just lost a lot of items over the edge just now. They got first wool, Ton got it, and he lost it. All the wool is gone, apparently. I'm not entirely sure how.
Right.
So as things stand,
kill.
they cannot win the game by placing 3 wools on the monument. The only way TUS can now win is by having the most wools on the monument at the end of the game, or by having the most wools on the monument first, if both teams have the same amount.
Right.
Both teams have quite resource depleted. EuroPP have got first wool, but have not been able to get third due to Pizza's lockdown there, and neither team is able to get second due to the kind of dual flame bow lockdown.
High is going to be able to make some little bit of progress now.
We have less than an hour left on the match, and this actually might be the first time this season that we've had back-to-back matches that have actually been streamed back-to-back.
Indeed.
Well, we did say this would be an interesting match. We did say that they were evenly matched.
Tonberry got shot, and it looks like his pick has gone over the edge, his diamond pick.
I mean, there were 3 in the chest. I don't know how many they had lost prior to that. Let me go check. They do have 3 diamonds and another diamond pick in reserve. So 1 diamond pick being lost is not the end of the world for them.
Casca is coming towards third wool right now. Having a bit of mob trouble.
Maybe they can scout out. It is late afternoon on the, 3rd day? So bed spawns should become something to think about.
So unlucky, he punched a zombie which caught fire just at that moment, and so that set him on fire. But he is alive. 2 hearts to go.
Does Pizza Dude see him? Pizza Dude doesn't see Cask.
Yeah, I guess there's a possibility he may be able to sneak through unseen, but I'm hoping that Pizza Dude is not wasting time down there and that he is alert enough to see.
Well, he's looking. He is definitely looking, but he's more waiting for people to fall down rather than scouting out the area.
Yeah, and that's probably best instead of moving up and down and
is he going to see Cask? Cask is in the open.
He's now shifting. He may have seen him already.
Don't see so. I mean, Pizza Dude's just been shifting, unshifting.
Cask
has his fingers.
Cask is going to go.
He's going down. He's going down. This is right where Tony got plunked before.
Yep, and he's taking aim.
Yeah.
Oh, in one.
He was on 2 hearts at that point.
Yeah, he was almost dead at that point.
Well, he would have been shot out the street.
He wasn't even regenning, so he probably had no food.
I think it would be better for, we've seen them just drop into the water. I don't think he needs to ride it down. I think he could, get
just
down
catch
there.
the bottom.
Maybe even, 1 wool at a time, have 27 chances to sort of bring it back up.
I'm really, really surprised nobody's tried to just, TNT over here. Pizza Dude in his bed.
I feel like maybe there is no TNT left for EuroPP.
Yeah, they may not be able to break
I'm
that.
trying to think where they would have got TNT from on this map. I mean, there's the early cannon chest, and then I think there's some down here.
Isn't there some in the Dead Man's Bunker?
I don't know.
Power 2 bow on Otis.
Oh wow, they have plenty of leather leather to make leather armor. And they have a stack of TNT. They do have a stack of
TNT, so we could see someone decide to say, you know what, let's get rid of this. And actually, looking at the kills, Tony is 45
cannon
deaths.
going off at second.
There it is.
Trying to take out Ski Trip.
just hit the water though. It really didn't.
Well, he can. If you can see here, there is a ledge here, so they could try and get the TNT to catch the ledge.
To
and
catch
if it's
the ledge.
Slightly inside, then they should be able to get the shot.
And slide. He's going
shot
again.
Did he shoot the flame bow?
Oh, that was burning TNT.
Yeah, he
as
got
it
it
came
on the
across. Ski-Trip's like, yeah, you're gonna shoot me? I'm gonna try to blow yourself up in your face. Oh, that was beautiful. Let's just tit for tat here. Tony has got 45 deaths. The next highest death would be Cascade at 30, and then Otis at 23. Ski-Trip's only got 4, but he's been, of course, wearing that diamond armor the whole time.
Interestingly, both Draculi and Ski only have less than a stack of arrows each, and they're using them pretty quickly as well, and they're both in pretty well-powered armor.
So Tony is a bit further around now, actually. He has made quite a bit of forward progress towards that wool. He is almost at the point where you have to pillar back
not
up.
far behind.
Oh. Yeah, he's continuing to push through, and this is, we call it pain looping because you're gonna die, you're gonna die, but if you can make 2 more blocks progress,
just 2 more blocks,
then that's 2 more blocks that you don't have to dig out the next time. And we've seen a lot of matches won, which is that perseverance. If you are making progress, then a pain loop is worth it.
Night is upon us in the next few minutes, so it'll be interesting to see if any more bed spawns become prevalent.
The TNT caught the water and came down here, right in Tony's face.
Yeah.
And it looks like it actually exposed a little bit right here.
If it blows up in the water, it won't do any damage, though. Tony having trouble with
I've
his
never
skeletons
seen
now.
spawn. Never actually seen it being a problem before.
Yeah, it is dark here now, though.
Yeah, oh, that's true.
There's Cooley doing it again.
Yeah, I don't think the TNT is going to get through that water stream.
I don't either.
It depends if it catches the ledge.
Exactly.
Looks like Elahai hasn't been taking his sword with him, so he's ended up having to punch these.
Yeah, he's going to...
Oh no, Chuck Norris
Another
in the
one.
spawn.
Ooh, that's taken out.
Tonberry is looking like he's doing a supply run, kind of gone backwards.
Yep, Elahai taken out by the skeleton. Oh,
He's
and Cask
shooting.
taken out shortly after.
Yeah, he's back here. Tonberry is back getting, if they needed food, there's all this wheat already grown here. Getting some supplies. Looks like he's making his way forward. Tonberry seems to be their one man who's been able to move. Pizza, of course, is locked down at 3rd. Xandres cannot move. He is in such a beautiful position taking them out with that flame bow. And Jorkuli is moving a little bit up and down, but wherever he can put the PvP pressure. So it's all really up to Tonberry to see if they can run anything.
The villager for EuroPP has been lost, so even though they had it originally to give them that, flame bow advantage initially, it's not going to be able to help them now.
That guy is probably the man of the match, though, really. I think a moment's silence for the dead villager.
Yes.
Yes.
For the dead villager who was definitely MVP. These flame bows are fabulous.
Pizza Dudes is updating his signs. He's now says it is unbearable to just sit here and wait. I am so freaking bored right now.
Well, Cask and Otters are in the area, so they could give him a little bit of a fight.
Actually, he should be happy that he's had some things to shoot, because really, they could just be working elsewhere. Yeah, it looks like we have 2. Are we going to see some attack back to Pizza?
I don't know if you've seen. Looks like Pizza Dude's more interested on people actually going down the water stream or coming back up, because that seems to be the primary.
Otis is here with
he spotted Cask.
Otis is here with a power 2 bow.
Yeah, basic leather and iron, and nothing on his legs. He looks like he's there just to try support. I'm suspecting that he's going to be focusing on Pizza
Here we go.
Dude.
Cask is approaching 3rd.
Again, Cask is here with no items at all, just completely naked and no food.
Honestly, even if they just make Pizza Dude have to come in and out of his position, that gives Casca a chance to work.
Well,
this.
Otters, who is with Cask, does have some supplies with him.
Yeah.
So
which could go down the stream,
cover.
or he could be the one going down.
Here we go. Is Pizza gonna take him out? Yep, the bow is being pulled back. He's ready.
This is all about the timing.
Cask gonna be able. Yeah. Oh,
He
first
is
shot
dropping.
missed, and
He
he's
is
down,
dropping.
and he's
He
alive.
caught it. He caught it. He is in. He's at the
Oh,
wool.
Oh!
spoken too soon.
Shot at the wool room.
Now what will Otis do here?
That's what I'm curious
Yeah,
about.
he's-
Is Otis going to go ahead?
Well, whilst Pizza does have the area locked down in regards to having a bed set, in terms of supplies, he has.
He doesn't have. Well, he's got a lot of arrows on him, and the furnaces just have a hoe and bone meal. I thought maybe the furnaces would be, an extra supply bed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Pizza has enough arrows to hold this for another 50. Well, was it 45 minutes we've got left?
Tombury making a small amount of forward progress on second, by the way, as we.
Alright, let's go check in on see. What
Doesn't look like.
teams are feeling now.
Doesn't look like EuroPP
Looks like
made
Otis is
anything.
actually opening this up. He might be looking at a sniper area. He is opening this up above Pizza Dude a little bit. Well, quite a bit above. That's
Yeah,
that is a difficult angle.
it does look like EuroPP are shifting their focus a little bit to third, although Ella Hyrock's still rerunning second and doing that pain loop. Ski is still here in his position as well.
Oh, yeah, the skeletons, zombies, all over the place. It's very dark in this little section.
Casket.
Kasky just naked running.
He is suffering a lot of death in this match. He must be very frustrated right now.
Actually, I'm curious. Odd is down there into the different team rooms. I am really curious when he comes back how they are sounding. If they're frustrated, if they've just, they're content with the long haul.
Casket changing it up again. He is now running second with Tony again. So Casket and Tony are in their little hidey hole there.
Joe Cooley has just given up on the TNT, and he is really focusing on shooting. Looks like he's aware that they're coming down. Yeah, they are shooting. There's Kasky. Kasky's taking out Joe Cooley. So like I said, he was aware that they're making the run, and he's just, there's a flame bow.
Xandris is also here putting pressure on as well.
Yep, so between Xandris and Joe Cooley, they are aware you're coming down here. Not right now. Oh, Tony is such a beautiful pincushion. He's got just...
Well, I mean, he fills up the chat, I mean, with his death messages, so yeah.
I know.
He has a lot of arrows in him.
The loop, and again, like I said, as soon as they drop, oh, he's out of the world. Yeah, there you go. He's out of the world.
Just keeping an eye on Tonbury to see what he is up to at this point. He's here with Xandris right now.
Yeah, he's their one free to run, and he's just sort of hanging out in the water at their cannon. Could be talking strats.
So it's
Pathing supplies,
it's interesting
actually.
to see how the two different teams are at the moment, because obviously this is probably going to be one of the longer games I'll ever play, and for TUS they're a lot more bored at this point. They're probably starting to feel a bit more, annoyed at their situation, especially seeing as it was more accidental than anything. So they're a lot more bored. They're more talking talk, not really much strat going on. Whilst EuroPP is still pretty focused, whilst understanding that they're disadvantaged with their lack of resources.
But to be honest, TUS doesn't really have a lot of strat to talk. I mean, because they're pretty much just repetitive motions right now,
Yep.
They're just, Tonbury is making his push through second repeatedly. Xandris is shooting repeatedly. Joe Cooley is shooting repeatedly, and Pizza's waiting for someone to shoot.
Voidwalkers are definitely, they mentioned again to me, they seem to perk up when I join and just talk about the strat a little bit, because I guess they know that's what we're looking for, but they were talking about how they're, again, they're just going to wait until the arrows matter, keep every shot counting, so yeah, they're conserving resources. To
be honest, do you get a feeling that the Voidwalkers know they don't have first wool?
No, I don't think they know, but they could probably guess. And if they do know, they haven't explicitly said.
Looks like Jokuli is gathering levels again, mining out some of this lapis.
Well, yeah, they're going to have to keep preparing those blows.
He's up to
if
6
I were the
right now.
Voidwalkers, I would probably be assuming that they've got the 2 wool, and then it's an all-out lockdown on second for love or money.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. So they really are looking at this more as a lockdown, long haul. Now we're locked down.
Yeah, and I guess that lack of knowledge will mean they won't be rushing to put walls on the monument, which could be a major disadvantage to them.
Right.
Oh.
That's actually a fair point.
Tomberry taken out by Ski Trip. A lot of spottage all over here. It looks like they were continuing to make a push on third, but the mobs, and of course, night is getting long since passed very soon.
Yeah, the sun is coming up now.
For the fourth day. Oh.
Yeah, we're approaching 1 hour.
Kasky, again, he's just, how hard is this cobblestone block on the zombies' heads? Let's find out.
And the problem is, there is a spawner, I guess, where they're all coming from. Or maybe not, maybe they're just emerging from this dark cave.
Well, all of the spawners that are hidden, anyway, are marked with the mossy cobble, so doesn't mean we can actually see it exposed, but yeah, there's good stuff right there if they could just hop down and get to it. All their supplies.
Happy birthday, Pizza Dudes.
Happy birthday, Pizza Dude. Dude, it's my birthday. Can we just stop fighting and celebrate? No. Short and sweet, no. Okay, we're back to it. Otis is back.
Tomberry's just sitting here in the open. I guess they've kind of worked out that EuroPP are only firing when there's absolutely necessary.
Yeah. Plus, I mean...
Oh, Otis is bobbing and weaving their stuff right... Yeah, he spotted one block above his stuff.
I think it might be pertinent for, especially seeing as Draculi wouldn't be... not Draculi, Pizza wouldn't be able to set spawn again. I think it would be pertinent for them to try and take him out.
Tomberry is running.
I mean, at the last count, they did have a stack of TNT in which they could set up a cannon opposite Pizza Dude.
Tomberry is back in second again now, beginning to run that again. Not sure if EuroPP see him or not. Ski is probably aware.
Yes, Tomberry has been having a problem with the supplies, just running this with being under such pressure.
Tony's back to the last stretch of second again, where we've seen him get to before and had to deal with skeletons. Now, at this time, he may have a little bit less trouble with the skellies, but he still has to deal with Xandros.
Oh. Pizza Dude probably expanding his field of fire, taking out Otters whilst he wasn't even anywhere near third.
It looks like, he's looking around and going, you know what, the moms do not need to be the only one getting in on these kills. Let's have some fun too. Yeah,
which is understandable, because I know from our own experience, sitting in a wall box or sitting in a sniper's perch, for an hour, it just isn't fun.
Yeah, you do. You get bored. Tony is literally just punching?
Yeah. I think he's just making himself a way up right now.
I think he's just trying to...
Because they're just pain looping with nothing, they're not even bringing pickaxes at this point.
Yeah. He is literally just punching that out at second, which of course takes a while. Oh, of course, Tom just taken out, so he's not here.
Yep.
Xandra's taking the occasional pot shot towards Ski or Tony, not sure which.
Chat seems to have a theory that perhaps Tomberry isn't being as proactive as possible because he's trying to maybe let EuroPP know that, they haven't got first. I don't know, seem skeptical of that.
I don't understand that. Why would they do that?
Really, Tomberry is not... it's an interesting differential because you've seen the Voidwalkers continuously get back into either second or working on third. And Tomberry's had a lot of time surface. I know maybe he's running supplies for some of that, but he's definitely been a lot just sort of hanging out. I know you guys have time, but keep making progress if you can on that. He could just be discouraged and feel like, I'm never going to make progress on this, so...
Well, obviously Ton was the one who lost the first war, so maybe he does feel partly responsible, who knows.
Yeah, there's got to be a lot of guilt there, hasn't there? I think when you're the one on your team who makes a mistake that can end up brutally ruining your team's chances.
Yes,
that's got to feel pretty bad.
As a person in that position in RMCT too, I will speak with authority on that. Yeah, you do. You feel terrible, and it starts to mess with your head. You start to think, oh my goodness, now we've got to do all this extra stuff. And,
yeah, you feel like you need to redeem yourself as well by doing something heroic. And
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I'm still waiting for that then.
Well, I never pulled out the heroics, but the rest of the team had to come pick up the slack or come help me. And when there was moments that I was the one that screwed it up, you get all flustered. And there were actually points where you had to stop and say, "Hey, it's okay." Like they made the joke at the sign, "We still love you, Jor. It's okay," or "We still love you, Ton. It's okay." There are those moments that you've got to have your team support you to feel like, okay, we're good.
Casket is back at third. Pizza Dude is currently looking at his signs and writing something on them. Not
Pizza Dude.
paying attention to Casket.
Okay.
Yeah, that boredom though is, you might have all the gear in the world, but if you're not paying attention, just as the guy comes to drop down, it'll be all for naught. Though it looks like Pizza Dude has finished with the signs and sees Casket trying again.
Yeah.
Curious. Oh, Tony's doomed to fall. He's aware.
Yep, he sees them.
We'll have to see.
It's interesting though that they haven't regained. I mean, I guess now it's kind of pointless because they're nearly at second, but they haven't actually gone for the cheaty pass around it.
Well, they
method.
agreed not to, and
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
interesting
think
to see that
awesome
even in
they're
these
Yeah.
situations they respected that.
I mean, one possibility is they don't have the iron to make the hopper minecart, of course.
Of course.
Just to be
Okay, so we're
skeptical.
looking at Otis has made his way all the way to the top at third again. He's back into the little hole that he had kind of made for himself.
Casket is just shifting and biding his time right now.
Yeah, Otis is going to be at his little window.
Yeah, he's coming down.
Oh,
Pizza
yeah,
Dude
already.
shooting at him. He's come down, opened up a little bit higher than Pizza Dude. Curious if he's going to
Casket's on his
just try to
way.
make him dance. There goes Casket.
Oh,
I think
he's covering fire.
just trying to be cover, yeah.
Yep, and he's down.
He's down again.
Doesn't look like Pizza. Pizza is checking. Yep, he's aware of Cask.
Okay, so they've got
And
it.
they're in.
That's the easy part.
Yes.
Now it's how to get back.
Ooh, Otis swagged into the air.
Into
Wasn't
the
even-
void lane. Oh, was he shot? Did he?
No, Pizza was looking at Cask.
Well, you know what happened with the match yesterday, and we were talking. I think it was yesterday. We were talking about the bridging, and oh no, that guy that was bridging fell off. I actually got a message from him saying, that thing that pops up warning you about your CPU usage, that popped up, and it killed his shift when he closed it.
Just checking on Otis's inventory though, he had nothing when he died, so it may have been intentional.
No, because he had bows and arrows when he was shooting Pizza.
He may have
Did
placed
he
them.
put things away really quick or drop them?
His inventory was empty, so he may have put them down somewhere.
Did he throw them down to Cask?
Now, Casket's staying down here. I suspect once they're here, they're going to bide their time. His inventory is just the
Casket,
5
yeah,
red
so-
wool, a dirt.
Shoot.
Yeah,
so
Casket,
Food.
Casket got nothing sent down, so
He didn't
interesting.
even have food, really. He can't stay down there infinitely. He couldn't set up a bed down there because he was going to have a bed on him.
So Casket is like, I made it to the wall, now what?
Now what? Somebody.
Well, it's
Somebody
about
come.
70 blocks from the top of the fleecy box to the golden little hole, so I'm sure they've got plenty of blocks. Oh, and he's
Oh
going
my
to try and
goodness.
swim it.
I just almost TP'd to Oddmast instead of Otis.
Yeah, I've
and
done that.
he's-
There he
Cask.
goes.
Fall.
See,
Casket's
the red
right
ball
here.
didn't land over, though, perfectly safe on top of the fleecy box.
Plus there is more in the chest. Tony is still stuck
Yes.
in the same position by the skeleton spawner. He hasn't made any forward progress and he's just died.
Alright, Tomberry. Let's see. He's making his push again. He's exposed. And he does. He's got Jor Cooley right behind him. I thought I saw a second player.
Yes. So
I'm
this
not
is going to
sure if they decided to go ahead and move forward. Remember, with Cascade and Otis moving to the third, that means there's less people to shoot at.
They have a little chest of stone tools there.
be... Yeah.
Jor Cooley, popped.
Didn't last long.
Trip taking him out. Tomberry judging if it's going to, again, you've got to, yeah, there he goes. Grab the stuff. Keep going,
Ooh.
and he's dead.
Feels very reminiscent of how TUS were holding back EuroPP up there. seeing Tonbury down like that.
So both teams are
Yep.
kind of getting to roughly the same position on second wool and just unable to make it any further
EuroPP only
progress.
held them. Well, EuroPP were only held back by the spawner, so hopefully before it turns to the 5th night, no, the 4th night.
More water
they'll
coming
get rid
down
of
now.
it.
And Kasky is moving. He's back. He's dropping down again. Kasky is dropping. Not been shot yet. He's
Feels like he
back.
made it. Yep, and he's gone. Oh wait, wasn't Elahai the one with? No, Elahai was one rushing.
Casket is
trying
just
to
going to try and swim it.
Oh,
There he goes.
Yeah.
I mean, that is
Getting
just
to fall.
that is never going to work. There is no
Yep.
way.
And when you're taking what Pizza Dude's firing 4 or 5 arrows per
Yeah,
day.
and that swim,
So they're not gonna.
that
they're not
swim
gonna
is going to take like 15-20 seconds. There is all the time in the world for Pizza Dude to take him out.
In all seriousness, I would love to see an Icarus in this wool room.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place to do it. You can do, not to do the same shape that TUS did. Get an Icarus going, and
Well, I don't think we saw a stack of TNT before, but I think that mostly went to Jokuli versus Ski.
Yeah.
well, Otis is here. He's again digging out the inside. Match ends in 30 minutes.
They would need to have like something like 8 TNT to Icarus up from here. It would be
Nope, they have 32 TNT in a chest.
okay.
Nice.
By the second bedrock.
All right,
Oh,
Kasky has
Xander's.
a couple
Are they
of
going to be able to go
bricks.
for it while Xander's is
Xander's got
away from it?
disconnected.
Oh,
That's valuable time. There's no 1 by second here to run.
Jorkuli is here.
danger.
Jorkuli
If
has
he was-
jumped in to take his place.
Well, Elahai is in the fleecy box.
If he was shifted on the edge when he disconnected, he may come back. Oh,
No,
he's got Cyan.
He has a cyan.
Are they gonna? I think they're gonna item elevate it up.
This
I
is a
have a-
beautiful time to make their run. They know it. Unambiguous subs are not happy. Losing Xander's. Oh.
Not sure if Elahai. I'm not sure if Elahai's run out of blocks or something, but
Oh!
he doesn't need to.
Pizza Dude has 3 hearts. He is being shot by Otis. He's slowly regenerating. They are exchanging fire. They've finally decided to go ahead and try to, nothing else make him dance.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Looks like an item elevator is being attempted, I guess.
I'm not
Kasky
actually
is
sure.
almost
He's filling the
back
wool
to
room
third.
with cyan. I guess that's because he's taken the chest. Maybe they're going to
No,
just do
the
a
chest,
pattern.
no, Chester's in there.
Okay,
Chester's
well,
in
I
there.
don't quite understand why he's placing so much wool in there then.
Maybe he just doesn't have the blocks needed for the item elevator.
Yeah.
Alright. Kasky looks like he's going to try it again.
Xander's still
Thunberry.
away.
Pizza Dude is having to move around a bit. He's dropped down. Otis is...
No, I got locked out of the wool room from Elahai.
Otis is protecting, trying to protect Kasky. Are they going to actually just... Alright, Kasky actually has a few blocks, but it seems inconsequential. He's got 2 dirt and 3 wood.
I'm gonna hop into EuroPP, listen to the item elevator get me.
Oh my goodness, my phone just gave me the 30-minute warning for Tea and Toast versus Tiddlywink.
Yes.
Pay attention, we've got an RMCT match due to start soon.
And
Okay,
this
Tiddly, you're not bored now.
this item elevator is taking a long time, if that is indeed how they are doing this.
They could just be looking to, secure... Oh, Pizza Dude is really... He's at 2 hearts. Otis is at 2 hearts.
Possible item elevator cyan wool. I'm seeing the notification popping up. But Ski does not have it.
Kasky is in an invalid location. Oh, Tony says the item elevator was done. Oddmass messaging me. Oh, Kask. Ah. Even with the pressure, Otis was taken out by Pizza Dude, and then he turned his he turned his bow down to Kasky. Hope you're not bored now, Pizza.
I don't see who has it. Tony still is the only one with cyan wool right now.
He's waiting to see if it works. Automatic just said he's waiting to see if it works. So they feel like they have done it. Oh my goodness! Xander's has 123 kills.
And he's back.
He's back. He's back.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So yeah, Elahai says that the item elevator didn't work. He's being sort of taught how to do it by his team over Mumble.
Yeah.
Also, they were a bit concerned when Xander's came back, so I thought that was also an appropriate time to come back here.
For the record, Xander's, with his Flame 1 Power 3 bow, is about to just die.
Elahai.
It's a beautiful day to have a battery backup.
Tony attempting again.
Off to remind us that in half an hour we have got the...
Like the other Mumble, mine did the same thing.
Yep.
I had the power warning. It's a beautiful thing. More TNT coming right in the same location. Didn't affect any of their new stuff that they've moved over a little bit.
Tony's still trying to do this item elevator.
Yeah.
They really want to get second out without having to run it. Because obviously Voidwalkers have touched all 3 wool, but they are having no luck whatsoever getting third out of the Fleecy box.
Kask was saying how he won't be able to get third out unless something happens to Pete's dude.
Xander's dragging in, I'll do that.
Oh yes, drag him in. Okay, excellent.
There he goes. Oh, I didn't have permission. Someone else did it.
Alright, he is back in the same position. That bow is really close to dying though. They need to pass it off to get it fixed or something. I say
Did you see his new
TNT.
signs?
Door Cooley is doing the TNT. Again, same location. I'm not really sure this is going to help.
Well, he's going for the item elevator.
No, I mean for the TNTing.
Yeah, if he gets it inside where Skeetrip is, that'll be right where the item elevator's coming up.
But he's not over where Skeetrip is. He's over where their initial hole is.
Well, no, yes, there's a TNT cannon right here.
Oh, there's another one then.
Opposite where I am, here.
Aha.
This is directly at the item elevator.
See, above. He just shot off the one above.
Oh.
The one above shot off twice.
And Joel got a shot in through that little hole to take out Tony, who had the cyan wool.
No longer.
And as far as we can tell, it has not been...
Nope, Skeetrip has it.
Ski has it.
Skeetrip has
the
it.
item elevator worked. Skeetrip has the blue wool.
They
have multiple. No, I don't think they do. I think they only have one piece. I think they have one piece of blue wool.
I love orange. It is the best.
One piece of cyan wool.
Where do they have it placed?
Elahai has it. He came to Skeetrip to pick it up.
Oh, okay.
He has it. They only have one piece, I think.
Whew. So
yes, they have one piece.
So EuroPP's hope now rest on getting that blue safely to the monument and somehow getting red.
Well, they can get green and blue on the monument and still be in winning position.
Yes. Well, have TUS placed anything on the monument yet?
Yes, they have.
Yes, they have.
I mean, I knew they had green, but have they placed red as well?
No, they lost
No, they don't have green.
I mean,
they
sorry.
lost green.
Yeah, they had one wool on there, didn't they?
Because I don't think EuroPP will put the wool on the monument. I think it may.
I think they're going to wait for the traditional 3-man victory run, 3-wool victory run.
I don't see. I mean, unless they're.
If they do that and the match ends, the other team's going to win.
Yep.
For having it on
there. We only have 22 minutes left.
Yeah, so they have the red.
So.
At some point.
Yes, Elahai is putting it away safely rather than moving it to the victory monument.
Okay, so
which could end up being a mistake because they don't know that they don't have
They don't know that they have to move it. They don't know that they have to move it.
Well, the thing is, if they can maintain that lockdown on second wool...
Well, it's a pain loop. They're eventually... I mean, TUS are going to get their one block at a time, one death at a time.
They are pretty close as well.
Them. There are people in the chat who are like, Podmas, tell them, force them to place it. We cannot do that.
No,
we cannot do that.
You can't blow the monument up, can you?
Ton is not far off that wool right now as well.
Yes, you can blow the monument up.
Oh, you can? Okay.
You can.
I don't think either team really was. It's really rare to see that these days.
We've actually seen wool blown up on on Modern Warfare. I am looking at Ton Berry.
He has. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there it is.
He
yeah,
was
I
pretty
just
close.
waiting for the pop.
He was
So
pretty close.
to do may have been bored before, but EuroPP will be heading their way here now, trying to dedicate more resources to gain their final war.
Well, yes, because Voidwalkers are full on, okay, let's get this third one out and we can make our victory run. I would love to see a proper 3-on victory run and break this. Oh, Otis did have the green wool on him.
They
when
have
the
multiple
skeleton
green.
killed
They have
him.
multiple green wool. Yeah,
I know, they placed a lot of it. I'm just curious. He had it on him. Were they thinking about going ahead to run
Otis
back
has,
in place?
These may be sort of practice runs for running that Cyan Wall, which will be their only chance of. I don't think we'll see them getting back into the blue wall.
Because Cascade is running all the way back.
Probably just checking out the area to see if it's safe, I
suspect,
imagine.
yeah, they're making it safe. Checking out what's on the other side.
Checking
and
their
Jor
list.
Cooley, Jor Cooley is all the way at the front with full iron armor and ready to shoot anybody.
I'm going to. I was going to say I was going to go and jump and listen in, but Odd is doing that, so I will stay here.
Oh my goodness! It looks like the Unambiguous subs are really concerned with the turn of events. They are pushed backwards. Or Jor Cooley was looking at a run. No, he is getting blocks.
Looks like
He
Ton
has
is.
taken their chests, their early chests, for supplies.
Ton is going to continue pain looping this wall, though. He's going back in again with a stone pick.
And just looking to make whatever progress they can. Alright, Xander's, again, he's just chilling up here. Have they fixed the... They have not fixed it. He has a power 1 bow. He has 2 flame 1 power 3 bows almost dead. So they can actually pass one off and get it fixed.
Interesting stuff. The cask was going into the mine to grab iron, I think for a bucket, because they want to... Oh, we've got a cannon going by Jakuli at the Victory Monument. And I think they're placing water over the Victory Monument, EuroPP that is. That's why cask was going into the ore mine to try and grab some iron to make a bucket.
Okay.
To make a bucket to try to protect...
But it looks like Jakuli, if he has his way, is not going to let that happen.
Yeah, he is back here. He definitely is...
Seem to have lost Honey.
Honey, no.
Come back. Yeah. So the Jor is preparing a a Victory Monument cannon.
Yeah.
But if they can get...
Like Honey's frozen there.
If they can get water over the monument, then...
Yeah, they just need one. They need to get one iron ore, smelt it, and then get it into a bucket of water, put it all over there.
Ton taken out yet again. Tony is back at third wool now. Perhaps he is going to attempt to run this one. See what he's carrying. Very little.
Didn't see Honey log out, but I didn't see her. She did disappear. Yep, TNT is making its way onto this cannon.
Honey's now dropped off Mumble too, so I guess she has lost her internet.
That would be such a shame. Right as we're at the final, 10, 15, 20 minutes.
And this has been a very exciting game, considering its duration.
I'm being told by Honey's chat that she totally crashed.
We will attempt to keep this going then, so Tony is dropping down now. Pizza doesn't seem to be shooting at him. I don't think he was aware, to be honest. Pizza is...
Otters resorting to snowballs instead of arrows against Xander's.
So Pizza didn't see Tony get down there. Tony is back at Red Wool. He has picked up... He's swimming back up with 3 Red Wool right now.
Right.
Pizza just unaware. Could this be a stealth run of that wool?
This is it. It comes down to that border. You've got to be able to have the, Oh, is he aware? He does see.
He is halfway up.
He sees. Yep.
He's going to go for the chest, but now, yeah, he's going to be under fire.
Oh, did he at least make it to the chest?
He got to the chest, but he didn't get it open. He has managed to catch the water, so he's alive and back in the wool box.
Not in the chest though. That would be an excellent milestone in these last few minutes if he was able to get it into the chest. Though Pizza Dude probably a little bit shocked that someone was able to get it out that so high.
Yeah.
He's probably going to double his efforts to remain concentrated.
Indeed.
I'm going to go pop into their chat.
So it may be that Tony was going to just try and get the items out of the chest. I don't know if he was going to pass the wool around, put some safe there or not, but He's back in the wool box now. Let's carry on cycling around. Jaw is still working on a cannon. He has it pretty much loaded right now and ready to fire against the Victory Monument. So they are looking to destroy any wool that gets placed on there. And he's firing it now, in fact. Perhaps just going to make this area difficult and impassable. Let's just check how much Ton taken out by Ski just now. Check how much Jaw has in terms of TNT. He has about 3 stacks. Looks like it's just going to be a spread cannon to kind of do a bit of damage around there. Ella High Rock taken out by Pizza Dudes. We're at 3rd wool now, so they are back to no progress on 3rd again. Ton is gathering wood. Where are we on the map here? Yeah, back near the beginning. Xandra is still maintaining his position here at the top of 2nd, but nobody is actually in the wool for TUS at the moment, and we have about 15 minutes to go until the game ends. Expect to see a little message to that effect in a moment. Ski is maintaining his lockdown position here, which has been very effective for EuroPP. It does start to look like this game could end with just the 2 wools for EuroPP and the 1 wool for TUS. But we will see. Casca is now digging down, and this is interesting. Where are we here? We are back at somewhere close to spawn. Yeah, where is Casca headed? Oh, now this could be interesting. This could be a different strat, kind of reminiscent. Oh, and he just he was just knocked out of the world by a spider. But this is kind of reminiscent of that game in RMCT 1 where Tree made the route to Painwater by going down and obsidianizing the lava to get across there out of sight of anyone else. It looks like Casca might be doing the same thing, trying to prepare an alternative route for the wool to come back. Because where exactly is the wool right now? Where are we? Kind of disorientated here. Okay, yeah, so the wool is over there. There is a long gap from there to there, but it is possible.
Have you seen the Victory Monument?
No, I have not.
Jaw Cooley has cannoned the EuroPP Victory Monument, and I think it's a good idea, but he needs to put walls up on his cannon because otherwise it's just spread shotting, and he could do a dedicated lane destroyer rather than a general, destruction. I mean, it's definitely going to be harder for them to place the wall.
Yeah.
But really, not that much more.
No, that's what I felt.
They'll just have to place blocks, and then it should be fine.
Seen something
He could
interesting.
have done a lot more.
Something interesting being done here by Casca though. He has started to dig down on the far side of the lane.
Yes, they are going to go for a ladder drop and make it easier for them to get up and down.
Yeah, so they're going to look at that. I'm assuming they're looking to a route for 3rd wool, a different way out for that wool.
Indeed.
However, he died to a spider in the process, so he's only about halfway down,
man.
and with only 13 minutes to go, it's going to be touch and go whether they can even make that now.
And the thing is, though, the U-turn that EuroPP's managed to put on this match, it would be such a shame. Oh, welcome back, honey.
Hey, honey.
The match was so epic, my computer couldn't handle it.
Just gonna say though that it would be such a shame to see EuroPP lose simply because they didn't know to put the wall on the monument.
Yeah.
I mean, the U-turn that they've done, it would be such a shame to see that be the reason.
At some point, before the match is up, they've got to think, let's go throw it up on the monument. I mean, they're getting warnings, they are being told, hey, it's time, you only have so long. At some
Sure, they
point,
must think that it must be that they just need 2nd. That's probably what their thoughts are.
Ton was taken out again, pretty close to the wool. He is getting repeatedly quite close to Cyan, and that could again be another game changer if he can make his way there and get that wool safe, do an item elevator.
He has 4 blocks to break and several to bridge up, and he should be there.
But he's been there for a while.
I see the destruction around the monument. Jaw Cooley did his job. It's not impossible to place, but they made it ugly and a mess.
Ski Trip, who is defending 2nd against Tombury, has a stack of arrows and plenty of durability on his gear, so he should be fine. So here it goes, here Tonbury comes for another run.
And Honey, the other thing that happened while you were away is that Casca has started making a route down the back of the lane as a possible alternative way for them to get third wall out, so going across the lava and bridging over and then climbing up the back side of the lane rather than coming out the standard way.
To basically ignore Pizza and well, he could still shoot him on his way across
Yeah,
there.
I was reminded of the RMCT 1 game where Tree did that for the Redstoners and made that route across Painwater without being seen by anyone up above, breaking the lockdown. So could see something like that again if Casca can actually make it, but he keeps dying on the way, unfortunately.
Jor Cooley looks like he's joined Pizza Dude all the way at third. Otis was taken out. I saw him in the little area.
Cyan Wall for EuroPP is still in that little protected water stream.
The one piece.
The one wall to rule them all.
Yeah.
Is it visible? Is it somewhere that TUS can see?
There's no way that they could blow it up.
Okay.
Short of them picking up and losing it, it's safe, but it ain't on the monument.
Or being blown up on the way there, or blown up when it's placed on the monument.
That is a long way short of it being safe.
Oh my goodness, what is our
EuroPP are
time
famous
frame
for
now?
bad victory runs as well, remember.
That is
I
true.
wasn't going to bring that up. Martin, I very much remember. I was not
10
going
minutes
to
to
bring
go.
that up.
This is going to be the final night in the match.
10 minutes, there we go.
Yes, that's our official. Oh my, thank you, Unambiguous. That was my cue request.
Cask is at the is at the ore.
Yeah, this is where he's beginning his tunnel down, but he's repeatedly died to mobs every time he's been here so far. There
Could
he
you
goes
imagine
again.
if at the base of the staircase they dug straight to the victory monument, kept it safe, and just tunnel ratted it?
Well, the interesting thing is, again, which we know and they don't, if somebody, Jor Cooley's at the third, if somebody just ran it back, put the 2 on there, but they're going to be afraid to put it on there after all of that.
Well, I think there's a point where you're aware of you have to get the most wool on the victory monument first. So I think maybe at the very last minute they could do a victory run just
that's
so that
that's what I'm expecting. But again, they've only got one safe cyan wool, and I would.
Casca is, I think, for the first time realizing that there's been damage at the victory.
Yeah, he's looking at it now.
And saw it now.
I would be very concerned about putting my one and only cyan wool on there at this point, looking at that damage.
Yeah.
But there's only 10 minutes. If they could just pop those 2 puppies down.
Well, but they have to. Yeah, I mean, they have to put them on there, and they have to cover them with water.
They
That is the critical thing.
Right.
If they can get them,
to get the water.
If they can get them on there and cover them with water and just hold TUS off from second, then they can win this. But
they were talking about the buckets, but again, we are now what, 9 minutes?
I think they're just going to wait till the last minute.
Creeper.
And Ton is back within earshot of second wool. He is just so close. He can smell the wool.
Holy crap!
He's pillaring up.
We have a surprise waiting. There is a skeleton at third on Voidwalker side, just hanging out at the top of the wool room going, yeah, I'm here. So he's going to be shot from above and below.
Tom got so close there. He broke the blocks all the way to the wool room and was taken out just at the last minute, repeatedly hit by Ski. This is such an exciting game. This is possibly the most exciting game I've ever seen on this map.
And do not worry, guys. We are going to have the next match that's scheduled, EuroPP Tea and Toast versus Tiddlywinks. They are going to play. That's why there's 10 minutes for this match to end.
My phone is flashing at me.
One way or the other. I know. All of our phones are tied to our emails. We're like, hello, warning. Yeah, there you go. It may end up being a couple of minutes late while we clean up the mess. And you know, this is a match, it seems like so far away, that had the restart.
Yeah.
That's not helping our time up against each other either.
Oh, there goes Ton again.
Pizza Dude does have his... I've got to come look at it. He does have a melon at his melon farm.
Guys, did Elahai lose the cyan wool? He had it, then he died, and I haven't seen anyone pick it up.
Did he put it on him again?
I don't know, it's not on the monument, and I don't know where it is. None of them are holding it, and he's died multiple times.
Did you see the box that they put it in to begin with?
No, they put it in the box.
Yeah, you told us that it is safe in a box.
No, they dug it into the wall.
Okay, well, someone has it. I can see it in his inventory now.
Who?
Elahai has cyan
Oh,
and
no,
green.
no,
Tony
alright,
has
phew,
it. He does.
Yeah.
excuse me, I don't know where it was for a
He
second.
does.
However,
Okay, they're looking like they're gonna make a victory
Okay,
run.
this-
And in style, they are gonna do it at night with all the mobs.
running close to the
Typical
edge.
EuroPP, yeah. Skeleton.
No armor.
Skeleton's
And
gonna
with
get them.
only one
So many
cyan
mobs.
wool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, through the
Oh,
creepers.
no.
No.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
Where's that wool?
Cyan is
he's
on the
there,
ground,
there, the wool's
right
there,
here.
on the ground.
Surrounded by mobs.
Oh wow. This is such typical
Typical EuroPP.
Okay, here they go. Elahai going in for another run, backed up by Casca, who's getting some green
Oh,
wool.
oh, oh.
All the referees are
Unambiguous
watching this
subs
wool.
Unambiguous subs have Jor Cooley all the way back at the front too.
Is he going to be able to make it?
He's
Elahai.
he's going to die before he picks that up, I guess. He has the
Oh,
green,
wool.
he has
Got
cyan,
And Jor Cooley is ready to
and
shoot.
he is dead
Creeper
again. There was a
trying to pick
creeper
up that
hovering over the wool.
Oh,
Otis
Oh,
is here
oh,
now.
coming.
5.5 minutes to go.
Otis has to be so careful. If he
Oh.
sets off
Wow.
that creeper, then that wool is gone.
Oh.
Then it. Wow.
oh. Jor Cooley is backing off. He was right up front.
Elahai going in.
Here
for
he comes
another
again.
attempt.
Here comes
Oh my
Tony.
goodness, he had bow cocked and was ready to shoot them, and he has backed off.
The whole team is
Here it
joining
goes.
in.
He
Alright,
may
he
be
has
running back
blue.
to get TNT.
Oh, another creeper out, and he's past the mobs. Is he going to be
Match
able to
in
get
5
in?
minutes. Oh, come on, boys. Come on.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh,
Okay.
mobs and creepers
Oh,
galore.
all these creepers. Oh, and the water. The water.
Elahai's
is-
placed Cyan.
Oh, creepers.
Cyan's been placed in the safe location.
I was going to say, not
Kind of.
properly.
Kind
No,
of.
safe.
Yeah, safe location.
I find your terminology interesting.
It's, well, it's in water, so it won't get blown up.
Well, it's not in the water though. The cyan is not wet.
Kind of.
That is dry wool.
It was kind of.
Dry wool. Here is Jor Cooley.
Okay, I'm going to leave you there. Don't let that wool out of your sight. I'm going to see what everyone
He
else
has
is
to
doing.
come back with a stack of TNT. Jor Cooley
I'm
has
going to
a
go into
stack of
EuroPP. This is
TNT.
going to be great.
Oh my goodness, he is about to, he's doing it. He's going to pelt their monument. Oh, babies.
Here it goes.
Oh,
Some of that wool is going quite close to where Tony is as well.
oh, that was
That TNT.
so close. Now, Unambiguous subs know they've lost the first wool. They know that this is everything.
4 minutes for EuroPP to get 2 wools on that monument.
They have to get some water over there, guys. You've got to protect this monument, these walls.
And they are so close.
Oh my goodness, this is an absolute intense ending of an hour and 40-minute match. I cannot believe this. Come on. Whoever's going to win this thing, it is going to be so epic. Oh,
Tony died.
Jor Cooley.
Was he holding the cyan?
And there's water all over the place. It could actually go over the world. I do not see it. I do not see it. I know he was over here. Tell me
Yeah.
he had blocked in a little
He
bit.
died.
Safe.
He died holding the wool. And I don't see any item entities here.
Okay, I'm going to his death spot. No, it took me to Jor's death spot. Oh my goodness.
He's back.
We do not know if they have that, if that wool is available. Oh, he has it on him. He has it on him. I can see it on auto rep. Tony has that one cyan wool.
Does he?
Otis, yes, he does.
Oh, yeah,
Auto
he
rep
does.
right over his head.
He does, okay.
Otis has the green.
That cannon is
Continually
still going off.
cannoning. Oh, and right in their corner. Oh. And he's ready with the bow. He's ready to On the other hand, Unambiguous subs have placed one block of water over their one red wool. Whether they know they've lost green or not, they know that Voidwalkers have to know that they've only got one.
Voidwalkers were like, oh, they must not be placing green because they want a surprise.
Yeah, I know. They have all
They
they can
don't-
see
they-
for sure
they-
is they've got the red.
Yeah, they're not sure. They're, yeah. In typical EuroPP fashion, the victory run is flustered and they're not sure what to do,
Yeah.
they're panicking. And,
Oh!
the wool is, I see green, I don't see cyan.
Oh,
I see cyan. Is that cyan?
is it going to go over the edge or did
No,
it
it's
catch a lip?
lapis. I can't see the cyan wool. I can't actually see the cyan wall.
Oh!
And any remnant in the cyan wall has got to be dead.
I think
now.
that may be the end for Cyan Wool.
That I don't see it. I'm looking. I don't see it.
Because I think there were
got that double cannon kill.
there were 2 shots of TNT hit at the same time, so that the entity could well have been destroyed as it was dropped.
Yeah, I don't see the entity was not in water.
Let's just
There's
see.
no
Tony is
cyan
back
wall.
to pick up whatever is here. We'll see if there are any items. Doesn't look like it.
Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing.
They've lost.
Oh.
And 60
like
seconds to go.
60
1
seconds to
minute.
go.
Oh!
I can't believe EuroPP are going to
Wow.
lose because they only managed to get 1 wall.
What a game.
And not...
1
Wow.
wall out. Oh my goodness.
What a
Are they going to
match.
try and play screen though?
I think they have to run green back from wherever their safety
They're
copy
gonna
is.
have to get
No,
the
well they
green-
had
no,
plenty of saves in a chance.
Yeah,
Tony
but there
has
is no
been-
time. There is 35 seconds left.
This is. Oh.
And
this is
Wow.
it makes no difference
unbelievable.
because green was on the wool first for TUS, so they will win by default, no
Well,
matter
red,
what.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
go to
red,
TS.
yeah.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
20 seconds, and this...
That's right, fifth whammy. 1 minute to history. 30 seconds. that double cannon kill was fabulous.
I'm
I cannot
so
believe
glad
this.
I came in for this game. This has been one of the best games I've ever watched
It
of Race
has
for
been one of
Wool.
the best games.
And so exciting.
Unambiguous subs are going to win this, having lost
There it
all
is.
of first will. There it is.
There it is. Good
Holy
game.
Mama. They did it.
Capital
They
G,
did
capital G. What an amazing match.
Wow, it was hilarious because right up to that final 20 seconds, Jaw was like GG, GG, and they were like, no, don't get cocky.
Oh.
Wow.
If they just had more than one cyan wool
Wow,
out.
I know.
If they just had more than.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Anytime.
We are
You-
more than ready.
We're ready. You bring them in. Oh my word.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Joe.
Greetings,
Good.
Jokuni
Welcome,
and
Ski.
Trip.
Oh.
Hey guys.
Wow, that was a fantastic match.
Was it really? It felt horrible.
So,
Fantastic.
Ski, were you aware that
Oh.
TUS had no green wool throughout most of that game?
We guessed because they didn't have green on the monument and they had red. I'm doing a post-match interview. Go away. Sorry.
They actually lost all of their green wool.
I suspected as much. So what we were trying to do is place odds, but if you didn't realise, we only had one cyan.
Oh,
Yes.
we more than realized. Oh, yeah.
Wait, did I blow that up? Did I blow
Yeah,
that up?
you
Yeah,
got the
you
cyan
Yeah.
wall.
are only cyan.
It was
Yeah.
such a, it was horrific.
That was why
to
we didn't
watch
place
because
it
it's a-
earlier. And what we were trying to do, I wasn't in the area, so I don't know what was happening. We were trying to get iron for a bucket so you could place it and put water over it.
Oh.
Yes, I heard.
Yeah.
Ski trying to do it.
Yeah, we kept waiting for the water, and you guys be able to place your 2 wool.
Oh my god.
If you had placed your 2 wools, you
We
would
would
have won this match.
Yeah, I am well
Yeah.
aware of that.
And the thing is,
Oh.
though, is that you had that cyan wall, and the moment you got it, I was like, are they going to run it? Are they going to run it? And no, you kept it safe. You held it back.
But there's a fear factor. Yeah, you don't want to lose that one and only wool.
Yeah, I think 'cause basically the reason we only have one was because basically Tony had no blocks in his inventory, so to do the item elevator he had to use wool blocks, and he had enough blocks to do the item elevator with 1 wool block left over. So
That's really
Oh,
weird.
my
How was he
word.
doing the item elevator? Because it only takes a few wool blocks.
I'm not sure. I don't think he's very used to it. I
He
normally
pretty much plugged up that entire room. with
Oh,
wool
yeah, that's
and hoped
why.
for the best. He used
Yeah,
a lot
he,
of wool.
no. You can go to the ceiling and then you only need a few.
Yeah, you only need a few.
Oh my
Oh.
You
So
guys-
Red
If-
Wool placed 19 minutes into the game.
Yeah, that's what I was
the
about
next,
to say.
Yeah.
The next hour and 20 minutes was pretty intense.
Was
but
oh, you placed red wool from early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
When Ton told us, you know, I just got blasted out of the wool box by a creeper. I was like, well, crap. And I knew how quickly I could get red with no PvP pressure. And Pizza was like, yeah, there's nobody here. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go do red, and I'm gonna Icarus it out, and then I'm gonna run it straight back to the monument.
Yeah,
now-
I think we didn't really have supplies to Icarus at all, so we were trying to get out there.
Oh, it was so
We
painful.
did- I think
We
I
essentially-
saw-
At a point, we realised Thurg wasn't going to happen, so then we started focusing on trying to get those 2 back to the monument, and it didn't happen.
Well, if I'm honest, you guys did have about a stack 32 TNT. You could have done a Icarus cannon or sorts.
Maybe
It's the armor. It's more the armor thing.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
would have
that's
needed
true.
to have
Yeah. That's
sacrifice his diamond armor in order to
Yeah, I
Icarus
gave
out.
it to Cascade because I could see that it was going badly, but then Cascade lost it pretty much instantly. What happened to your green then?
Creepered.
Yeah, Ton was like, Ton breaks the chest to make room for the item elevator
Oh.
if he needs to, or to place down some in somewhere else. And I guess there was a creeper, just an unlucky creeper in the wall box, and when he popped the chest, it blasted him out of the world. So
And he lost everything.
dear.
Yes.
he didn't have a chance to place it. So 11 minutes into the match, I was like, well, shoot, we have to delay the time.
Wow,
And
and you
yes,
did that
which
really
you did.
well. That
From the get-go. Yeah.
Amazingly well played, you guys. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have locked you down at second then. I wouldn't have... Oh, well, no, actually, no, because we weren't going to get
still
third
would have.
anytime soon.
Yeah, you
I
still would
yeah.
have. You still would
Yeah.
have, because that's what you needed to do in order
Yeah.
to win.
Absolutely, you would
And
have.
that... Oh my god.
And I mean, both ways. The lockdown at second was very effective for both teams.
Well, very
Yeah,
effective. Look at the
seriously.
numbers. Xander has got 129 kills.
I don't know about you,
ridiculous.
but that's a lot that most I've ever heard of.
And really,
Yeah,
I think Xander's losing internet or his laptop dying or whatever happened at that time was pretty
It would've
critical
been
to.
higher.
Yeah.
It was a. I'm pretty sure it was a router outage, is what happened.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So his entire internet dropped
Wow.
in his house.
Well,
So he just. Oh god, that was horrible.
Well, I had a power outage the last, 13 minutes, and then I'm frantically trying to get it going. No, if they win and I'm not here, I'm going to cry. Oh, that was amazing. So I missed all the pummeling of the victory monument, but it was gorgeous to see the aftermath.
Yeah, oh god. If you guys had placed Cyan earlier, I would have just howled at the fact that I blew it up.
I am really, really
Fun
curious.
fact, I was down to 4 TNT left.
Ah, okay. Also, speaking of being down to supplies, how many arrows did you guys have left?
Like 7 or 8 stacks. We had all of the
wow.
lapis on the map
Oh,
turned
damn.
into... Yeah, I mined... That's what I was doing in the...
Yeah, I
like,
saw you
around
mining
the
lapis,
50
so I
minute
guess
mark.
you were trading. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
and
arrows from all
That
We were
reminds me
trying to-
again of the trading thing. Just sorry to just reminded me of the fact that EuroPP's villager spawner was destroyed,
Yeah.
but there was one surviving
One
little guy,
villager survived.
the
Guys,
bravest little
knew
villager.
I
Yeah,
knew
so
I should have fired another shot
What
at
we did is we just we had to stay in the area so we wouldn't despawn, and we had to be very careful with our removal of that zombie spawner to make sure none went down and got
Yeah.
him. But it worked, and interestingly, he despawned very shortly after you got the flame bows, so we couldn't trade anything else with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that you guys lost, and we actually
Nice.
had a moment of silence for the MVP, one lone villager. And you guys repairing the flame bows to full, getting multiple flame bows. I mean, that was an absolutely beautifully genius match. That was so exciting.
Yeah,
Steve, how many flame bows did you have at the end?
Oh god.
Full.
We had, my flame bow was pretty full. I know we lost one. I think that went like someone died and then it went in a water stream over the edge. I think did we still have one more? The other guys are gonna have to answer that for me.
Yeah,
it might even be in. Oh, we lost two apparently.
Lost
okay.
two, okay.
So yeah, the only
we,
flame bow we had left was the one that I had, but I'm not even sure if it was shooting flame arrows because of all this water, but it was still power 3.
Yeah,
Oh.
oh my god, so fun fact, without those cannons I had resources down to 6 minutes, including 14 levels. Ton had first, including 14 levels, down to 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So if we had just gone for a straight up rush for the flame bows, we could have had 2 on you in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened?
Well, one, Ton died in
You can't,
Ton died
yeah.
in first.
The first wall going boom.
So that was a big thing, and then the second one is I decided, you know, these cannons are vital to helping us with assisting us with a lockdown, because you saw how bad that house. I mean, both teams had horrible houses, but
Yeah,
your house
that-
was even worse.
The house cannon that really helped. I mean, we had plans to do our house cannon, but you just got yours off too quickly for us to
Yeah,
respond to
that
that.
was very quick.
It was
Even
very
when the match
Thank you.
restarted, you guys were still the first one there. You had control, and you guys got that off. We saw you frantically scrambling the Void Walkers
Yeah.
to grab your stuff because you knew it was coming, but very
Well, I think
effective.
we probably could have planned for that one a bit better, but I think it came even sicker in the restart, even quicker. I mean.
Yeah, so very similar. Very
Did you
similar.
intend? Were you confident that in the second time that they were going to do the house cannon, and were you going to change your strategy or adapt
We
it
did
with
a
the
bit.
information?
We kind of knew that, so we said, okay, we need to get stuff out of the house, but it didn't really happen, I think, because people were held up. And I pretty much only just got to the house. I was getting my supplies from there boom.
And
Got
yeah,
cannon killed.
we saw the boom with everything. Honestly, even when a lot of times when there's a lockdown, it gets very dull and boring to watch. But you guys kept switching up your stuff just a little bit. You kept going back in. There was a few moments where we were just kind of okay. Well, everything's kind of this standard status quo. But for the most part, the deaths and the turnaround and oh, the armor gonna go, no, okay, he picked it up. That was an epic match, really, from start to end. That was beautiful.
I think what also hurt us, we lost a full set of iron, maybe even 2 full sets of iron in the course of the match. I know Otus lost one sort of around here, but yeah, I mean, we did lose a lot of valuable resources, which hurt us quite a bit.
Oh wow, that sucks, man. I know the one thing that I was extremely worried about was getting shot in the lava at third before I got to do my Icarus out. Or not even that, but before I even got to drop down. Because I don't know, streamers, you saw the Icarus, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We will.
Your Icarus was so professionally done. That was a thing of beauty. You caught that water, you caught that ledge, you placed the wool all in one motion. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I had 4 different Icarus designs that did the exact same thing. That one was the safest. I had a different design that would launch me literally up in half a second. And it was quicker to build, so if I was getting PvP'd, that one would have been the one I built. And it was a 50% fail chance. But that was the backup Icarus. So, like, 50% fail chance of you're not getting your stuff back.
Yeah, well, really, the one that you did was beautiful. And watching it pop out, watching you pop up there, and you had your perfect little ledge, you caught that. And I just commented, okay, he's only got the 1-by-1 stream to catch. And like a pro. I mean, Odd and I were right there, and you just up, caught, moved, and just, nothing. All in a day's work. It was beautiful.
And then from the rest of the match, you had Pizza, locking it down.
Yeah.
And it's got to be a horrible task, for an hour and 40, locking it down, doing nothing, sitting there.
I'm certain you saw the signs.
Yeah.
He was telling us that every 6 seconds.
I didn't have wood down. If I had wood, you can bet there would have been signs. The problem with breaking that lockdown is we didn't have arrows because our villager was gone, so we couldn't trade in for more arrows. And we wanted to keep enough arrows to lock down second. I was down to, I think I had about a stack at the end, so I wasn't too bad, but...
Yeah, we saw you guys try, and it just... I mean, you did make Pizza dance around a little bit, and, you did make some progress, but in the end, he was still able to take it out.
But there were times where he nearly was, I guess, so bored that, Cash got down and nearly back up, halfway up, without him.
Before he noticed,
He relayed to us a few times, oh yeah, there's nobody here. Oh my god, somebody's swimming up the water stream. And I was like, Pizza, come on, man, you gotta shoot him. And then Pizza took him out of the water stream.
Stay focused. Yeah, he did. But man, there were so many times that we're like, he's gonna slip in and out. Nope, he got him. All right.
That was a great game.
I still think that the EuroPP villager is still MVP.
Yes.
Just his ability to survive and his,
Absolutely.
How long he held out for and getting you guys those flame bows.
Yeah.
Getting you guys those bows.
If that villager had gone, this game would have been over.
Yeah, that game would have
been a lot quicker.
No, that game would have been over at the same time. And you know why?
Oh
yeah. We lost first.
Because you lost first. But
you
wouldn't have had the same flame bows. You wouldn't have been able to do as much damage to Tonberry, who kept running and kept running and kept running.
Yeah, Ton was...
It might have been a different match.
It would have been definitely more one-sided. I saw at the end you were going with diamond and iron, and you were clearly just trying to push for it at the end. But
because we
couldn't place our wool.
Yeah, we didn't want it to come down to you guys got 2 wools on the monument in the last 3 seconds of the match.
Yeah, well that was what
beating
we were
out our
trying to do.
one.
We had 2 guys standing there. We were going to place them in the last 3 seconds, hope we can get them off before your cannon came. But
and
then
I
your
got
cannon
the
killed
lucky
the pair of
cannon
them.
kill. I got that. That was a really lucky cannon kill. It landed on top of the 1 leaf block that wasn't surrounded by water.
Yes,
oh my god.
Yes, it was. And I'll be honest with you guys. I am never going to look... I mean, I love Slippery Slope. It's a beautiful map. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, Thungon does a great job with his maps, but I am never going to look at this map the same again. I never, ever foresaw that we would have an hour and 40-minute match that was that exciting and that enjoyable all the way through.
I have 2 questions. One, has there ever been more arrows fired in an RMCT match than any shot?
I do not think so.
I do
Okay.
not think so.
And second, that was the first hour 40 lockdown in an RMCT match, wasn't it?
That is
Yeah.
the
Yes.
history, yes.
Oh my god.
In
Oh,
a
wow.
tournament
Very
game.
close.
We had one
I
in
know.
we had one in the RMCT versus Overcast
Yeah.
Network, whatever they were called, Project Ares thing.
Right.
Didn't we have them when
Sure.
we were... Sorry, go
And-
on.
Okay, what I was going to say is, you know, we haven't had a single I'm muddling my words. We haven't had a single hour and 40 lockdown in RMCT yet, and then in this match we have 2.
Yeah, seriously. Oh god,
Well,
that
another
restart.
thing, other than, not only does Xander's have 129 kills, but other than Pigman, I don't think we've ever seen that many kills. From, other than the Pigman kills, so we had, over 100. I honestly don't think we've ever had that many player kills attributed to one person before. That was just
Yes.
really the perfect spot. He could not leave from there. That was fantastic.
So after Tom lost that wool, and I mean after the restart, we were like, oh god, this better not be another RMCT2 where TUS lost to EuroPP.
Yes.
Because of a restart.
Exactly the same kind of situation.
Yeah, I had that in my head, but I didn't want to bring up that. I think Martin said, "Oh, it reminds me of RMCT too." We just moved on.
Yeah, so
No talking.
that was the first thing. That was the first thing that came to my mind. And then when Ton got blown up, I said, "Oh, crap." Well, looks like we're either setting a record or we're losing the exact same way we lost before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and like the family said, this is, let's make sure I can see how, this is still the first ever match to end on time.
hopefully it will be the last.
Yes, and, I don't want to cut y'all off at all, but we do, supposed to have a match started
I
12
know.
minutes ago, so we
I
should
One
know.
last
probably
question though. I guess
wrap
one last
it up.
question. For TOS, how did you feel about facing off on PME in the next round? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm really good friends with most of the guys on PME. I think we have a chance. It's just gonna take some strategizing on my part and some really good executing on the other guys' part. But I think we'll be able to pull it out. But it's gonna be fun to see. It's a matter of what map we have to play, and which players we can play, because we can specifically gear the players we have. We can specifically gear to a PvE PvP oriented strategy.
So an exciting match for sure. I think that's really all we have time for, because we really have to get
I'm
this next one
gonna
started.
say good luck to you guys in the next round of PME.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do really think you have a chance. Like, you showed in this match that you are a really good team, and yeah.
Both teams really, really you guys were fantastic. The
Yeah.
stuff, the moves, the ebb and flow, the reactionary, adjusting your strategies, you both were great.
Yeah, we
Thank
had not planned for this at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Our longest scrimmage took 30 minutes.
Well, yeah, most times we see this map at 26 minutes, or less.
We actually,
it's usually a domination in the hands of one team, but this match was two-sided. This wasn't a one-sided battle.
So fluid, a really fluid battle.
we had a 50-minute scrim once, and that was actually quite similar to this one. We locked down second, they locked down third. We managed to break the lockdown on third eventually.
Who was that one against?
Creeper Boys.
Ah, yes.
Nice, Creeper Boys.
I knew you guys did quite a few scrims, and I knew the outcomes of both EuroPP teams. I didn't get any strategies from people because I specifically told them never to give me strategies.
Well,
but I knew against Moritaro, I knew the outcomes of it.
Okay.
And that was shocking to me, honestly, because it was like, no offense to Moritaro, but we scrimmed them a few times and we beat them. But I think they just got unlucky in all of the scrims that we played against them, with just mob spawns, just unlucky things.
I'm not laughing at you at all. I see Tom Berry in the RMCT chat, and he just said, "Hey, Will, we're gonna invite you to Civ. Need some time to relax."
Yes. That's how we relax now. Yeah, we're good. Like I said, we're good friends with Moritaro. I actually believe he's the captain of the team. Seabank. I know him in real life. He's a good friend of mine. And I'm ex-teammates with 3 of their players: Seabank, Will, and Panda Man, and they're really good. I think they can. I think they can beat Dwarven Ninjas, honestly, but they just need to get the match scheduled.
Well, I think that just got done actually.
Yeah, it is
Oh, did
I
scheduled.
think
it?
that's
Awesome.
that's set
Yeah.
for Wednesday,
Finally.
isn't it?
Yeah, 31st. I
believe
think
so.
that's Wednesday. Quite late night.
Yeah,
Yeah, no worries.
last of the minute. So are we
Alright.
ready to go ahead and reset this sucker and get the next one going?
Hey,
I
let's-
think I'm gonna need at least 5 minutes.
Let's
So there's going to
Well-
be, there is a little update. Let me
Okay.
just jump
Hey
in.
now.
There's a little update. The Tiddlywinks has forfeited their match for not having enough players.
Oh.
Oh no!
But,
Wow.
But Moritaru wants to play
there we go.
EuroPP in a scrimmage
Ah.
on Slippery Slope.
All right, Moritaru.
Awesome.
Let's see this
Okay,
one.
so
Let's-
we have a forfeit. They could not. Tiddlywinks could not get
Mm.
all their members on
We-
to do it.
This could be good though. It'd be interesting because we